Greetings, beautiful YouTube. This is Gina, and in this video, we're going to talk about what to do if you get a bad review on Etsy. So, in my experience, I have gotten bad reviews. Some of them are completely out of line as far as the size of the item or stuff you can't really control. But if you have, prevention on how to get good reviews, that's a better video to watch. But if you have a bad review, this is what you can do. So if you get a bad review, depending on how much you sell your item for, or if you had the item back in inventory, or if you can remake the item, I would suggest just doing that and then refunding the customer their money completely if you can. I understand if you have a really high price items, that might be harder to do. You can't really control that. But if you run a little boutique or something and you could just replace the item easily, then you could just send the customer a new item, completely new, and refund their money, a full refund. That's what I do. And I have I only had like 2 or 3 bad reviews, and one of them was about the dimensions. I couldn't do nothing about that, so I just sent them a message to see if they would change the review, or what I could do better, because there's really nothing you can do. All I can do is send them a message. And I have a template that I'm going to give you at the end of this video, and it's going to be in the description below. So we're going to go over the template in a little bit. But yes, if you are running a small boutique and you have inventory, I try to keep inventory of between 3 to 5 items for each item I sell. So especially, which items sell the most, so you don't want to keep those in stock and have a lot in stock, so if in case something does happen. But like I said, if you go and watch my other video on how I got my reviews, or how to get reviews and have good customer service, you can prevent this altogether. But you can't make everybody happy, so it does happen. And there is sometimes this does happen, and even if you refund the item and send them a new item, they'll still leave, they won't come back and correct the review. Maybe they're busy, maybe they just don't care. So you just got to chuck it up. Life goes on, so hey, what can you do? And you can reply to the review, but if you do reply to the review, the customer won't be able to come back and change the review at a later date. So you always have that hope open that the customer will change their review. So I'm going to link the video in the description on how to get good reviews and good customer service, so you can prevent even getting bad reviews. Sometimes you can't control it. I know if you're doing print on demand or some other thing where maybe you're drop shipping and not necessarily handling the item, you can't really control the review. But if you are, that is what I like about this particular thing that I'm doing, and having a small boutique and having inventory here, is because you have more control over that. So yeah, so check out the video on how to keep it light and get good reviews, and get good reviews, so you don't have to worry about bad reviews. And then we'll talk about the template you can send your customer in order for them to update the review, or whatever. So I have had a situation where one of the earrings that I sold broke. I guess I guess the clamp was not on tight, and the customer did leave a bad review, but I refunded the item. I sent them the message that you'll see in the description below, the template, and I'm about to show you, like, go over the template so you can understand it. But I sent them that, and then I refunded the order, and I immediately, you already had the address, so I resent them a new pair of earrings and refunded their money completely, and they re-left a review. But at first, they just went out, like, if something bad happens, if they're not happy with their service, people will just literally go, instead of reaching out to the actual seller, they will literally just leave a bad review. I'm like, even in my description on each of my listings, I say, if something's wrong, please contact me. Thank you for your order. Another way you can prevent this is to follow up with your customer, make sure everything went over smoothly, make sure they're satisfied with the order. So you can always do that. Once the order is marked delivered, just maybe have a template that you can send them to see if everything was okay with the order and make sure they're satisfied. But Yes, so let's get into this template real fast. See, bad review template. Hopefully, you don't have to watch, you don't have to use this, but it happens, believe me. And sometimes it just happens because the product, and you just, some things you can't control. So don't be hard on yourself. Life goes on, believe me. I've had plenty of bad reviews. I'm an author, so this happens all the time. All you gotta do is keep doing better next time. So here we go. So, dear, insert customer name. So, whatever name they have sent on their that you sent the package to, you want to just got to sell. You want to insert the customer name here. Okay, so today I noticed you left a whatever star review it is, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. I wouldn't even reach out. It's usually either 1 or 5. Honestly, people usually don't even go in between. So today I noticed you left a 1 star review in my shop for insert your product name. So the reason, insert the reason. Usually a customer will say why they left a bad review for the item. So insert the reason that the customer left a bad review. And so this is the reason for this one. It was because I understand the wiring broke and I deeply apologize. I'm going to refund you and send you a brand new insert product name. Now, if you can't do that, you just can't put that part in there, obviously. You need to just make this template to your liking. Thanks so much for pointing that out and solve the problem and, see what you can do. I'm sure I'll make sure to tighten the wire very well in the future. Okay, so, and that's good. I understand you were disappointed with the product, so you want to show empathy. Don't try to get defensive and say, "Oh, this wasn't," just have empathy for the person. Just think if you order something and something went wrong or wasn't to your liking. I know some things are like really like, "Are you serious? Why am I getting a bad review because the tongs between the 2 combs are not far enough apart?" Or like some things are just really goofy, but sometimes you just gotta chuck it up. That's what business is. So, show empathy for your customer and understand that yes, I'll be upset as well. So if things didn't go my way. I'm so sorry that this happened. So make sure to apologize. Be overly apologetic. Believe me, like apologize. Keep apologizing. Apologize, apologize, apologize. So if you are going to send a new thing, the tracking number is here. So the tracking number for your new order is insert product name and then whatever carrier you're using. So that's what I would do if I was replacing an item. If you don't have an item, just take that part out and just say, I'm sorry, and just refund the order. If you can't refund the order, then I don't know, it's not going to go over well for you, or at least give a partial refund or see if there's something else you can do, send something similar. Maybe you can work it out, but yeah, they're going to have to return the item if you're selling a large item. So it just depends on the reason that the customer obviously left a review. So, but that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Tell me any other ideas that you may have or how you feel about this because what we can do is just try to prevent this by giving the best customer service. But like I said, you can do everything right in your eyes and everybody's not going to be happy with it. So that is all I have for you. Definitely copy paste this, do whatever you want with it, and just make sure to edit this out. Then put love with your name, and we're just going to work on being the best, going forward and getting good reviews and doing the best we can. But that's all we can do. So sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry that someone wasn't happy, but it happens. So don't beat yourself up about it. Seriously, life goes on, and I'll see you in the next video.